The National Peace Council believes that the deaths recorded during the 2020 polls tarnished Ghana's image despite the elections being described as peaceful. The council has stated that consultations with stakeholders are ongoing to ensure such a situation does not occur again, asserting that an election should never result in the loss of any life.
According to the Ghana Police Service, a total of 8 lives were lost during the 2020 general elections. As a result, many political parties have called for the prosecution of those involved to ensure justice. In her address at the Public Forum on Media, Peace and Democratic Consolidation in Ghana, board member of the National Peace Council, Joanna Opare, acknowledged that the death in election 2020 tarnished Ghana's peaceful election tag. However, she mentioned that efforts are being put in place to prevent such incidents in the future.
Deaths that were recorded in 2020 general elections had dented Ghana's image. Excellencies, under no circumstances should elections lead to the death of any lives that this happened. To move beyond this collective pain, we have had a lot of consultations with all stakeholders, the political parties, their leadership, the media, and so on, to ensure that we are all moving in the right direction to keep Ghana as a peaceful country.
The executive director of the Media Foundation for West Africa, Suleiman Ibrahim, also asserted the need for political parties to sign the Peace Pact for effective governance.
Peace is perhaps the number one thing that as a country we should all be clamoring for. And not just we as citizens, but even those citizens who are into politics and leading political parties. To be able to govern effectively, the country must be peaceful. And so peace for me is a fundamental prerequisite, and all political parties that are endeavoring to lead this country must commit to that.
Meanwhile, the chairman of the Peace Council, Reverend Dr. N.S. Etujemfi, lamented what he described as a deliberate attempt by some political actors to demonize state institutions of peace.
You see the attack on EC, the attack on the police, the attack on judiciary. The Peace Council is the last resort. If something happens in all of these institutions, we can't broker peace. Peace Council is the last resort to broker peace. Peace Council is also an attack. So we ask ourselves, if we demonize all these major institutions of peace, what happens to our country?
As the 2024 general elections approach, authorities are reiterating the fact that every Ghanaian has a role to play in upholding our enduring peace. For Channel One News, my name is Kate Odenya Amen.